Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Farming Simulator 22, and this is the John Deere S700 series combines by custom modding. 82.19 megabytes to download. It is a pack of four different harvesters. We'll find them all here under harvesters. There it is. We got the S760, 770, 780, and 790. Prices are as you see here. They all have slightly different, just these two are, so you can see they're all a little slightly different. Horsepower goes up as you go up, and capacities go from 10,000 to 16, 10 to 19, 14 to 19, and 14 to 24. Slot counts are 34 slots each for the first one. As you can see, 2 slots for the second one. Now, many of them have a lot of the same configurations, and so we're kind of going to go over them initially and then kind of skip over the other ones as we're going to go over all of them in this one, and then as we go through the other ones, we're going to kind of skip over the ones that are the same, if you know what I mean. So we have Lizard brand. We actually have 3 wheel brand lizards, and we'll kind of show you that. So we're going to start with Michelin first. So in Michelin we have a number of twin, just a few options for twins. We go over to John Deere. This is tracks. So John Deere tracks, and the only thing that really changes is the all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, and the tread pattern on the back. If we go to, now we're into Lizard. So Lizard, we have a track version. We have 2 track styles, as you can see here, with all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. And then the next Lizard options, we have twins, and then kind of like LSW style front wheels, really large, fat front wheels. And then when we go to the third Lizard brand, it's mostly just kind of various versions of the twin wheels like that. And then we're back to Michelin. Axle length, so you can have, this is the same for all of them. 128, they get wider as you go. So 32, 36, 30, 40, 40, 48, 52 is the widest. Spreaders, now these are the same for everything too. We have the tailboard, we have twin disc, power cast, and back to tailboard. 13,621 for the power cast. Exhaust, this is also the same for all of them. We have the standard or Brazilian exhaust. Brazilian exhaust actually deducts 5,000. Wow, okay. Also 2017 to 2021 or the 2022 model year. That, as far as I can tell, the only thing that really changes is the beacons and the kind of the light style of the light on the front. Numbers, you can get up to 9 numbers. Oversized signs, that is just that sign on the back. Patriot plot. So we get no design. We have a USA flag, Canada flag, Brazilian flag, Australian flag, or nothing. The flags will cost you $500. Window tint, 25, 50, 75, or none. Attachers, standard or a rear attacher, so an extension. So you have an attacher way back on the axle, or an extension basically, like so, out the center. And then grain tank, these are where it's different for all of them. This, you start with a 10,600 with the tarp thing, and then now we go up to 16 to 10, and that's it. So we have a few variations of the 10,600 and then 16. And then pipe, the pipe's length is the same for all of them as well. 22, we get 22 pipe 1 or pipe 2, 26, 26 with the two different ends, 28 with the two different ends and back. So the 28 foot is actually mentioned as long enough to accommodate a 60-foot header if you have one, and then license plates. Right, so moving up to the next one, we also have the Lizard. As far as I can tell, all the wheel choices and brands are the same, so that doesn't change. The axle length again is the same, tailboard's the same, exhaust, model year, numbers, oversized sign, the flags, window tint, attachers. The grain tank on this one starts at 10,600, and we go through a couple of versions of that, and then the 16,210, then 19,733. So maximum is 19,733. And then pipes, again, up to 28 feet and a license plate. Same with this, everything's the same as far as I can tell. Perhaps a few different tires, but nothing significant. Grain tank is where it's going to be different. We start off with 14,000, then we go to 17, then back to 14 of this style, then back up to 16, 19, and 14. So we go back to 14. So 19,733 is your largest. Finally, the S790. Again, the same tire choices here. Axle leg spreaders, exhaust, model year, numbers, overside flags, window tint attachers, and the grain tank. So we start with a 14,100. Go through a few of those, 17,623, then go back to a different style at 14, then 16, then 19, and finally the largest at 24,667. So nice large tank there. Right, and then back to the 14. Right, okay, so let's hop into this one here. This is the S790 with the big large tank, and let's go through some of our options. L1 and let's go outside for this. L1 and right stick left and right is the door, and up and down. Up and down, yes. L1 and right stick up and down opens and closes that screen. Yes, that's what it is. R1 and right stick up lifts up the sides, so we get to see the inner workings of this beast. Very nice. This one kind of pops out like that and opens up here. So very interesting. Interesting indeed. Ladder also, the ladder pops out here so you can get up into the backside. All right. And that's pretty much it for changing and options and all that sort of stuff. Let's do one thing before we go into the field and show you. They have probably all finished their thing. Let's see how fast the biggest one unloads, because that's kind of always the deal there. How fast does it unload when it's totally full? Not the fastest at unloading, as you can see. Not terrible though. This is a standard pipe, so the standard short pipe. That's going to take a bit. So let's this guy's filled up, and that has the extra long pipe on it, and it does not seem to be emptying a whole lot faster than the other one either. Let's just show you a little bit of it working in the field. And the straw spread like so. Now this guy has also finished. They all seem to be working just fine. No problems with the operation. They haven't wandered off. I've set them up with different types of tires and so forth. I'm using the standard in-game, base game 45-foot header, but virtually any harvester header should work. Let's see, this one is the smallest one. Seems like the unload rate is about the same for all of them, just the smaller tank obviously is going to empty quicker. And this, they all seem to spread the straw the same too, no matter what kind of tailboard you have on there. So lots of options, but pretty much basically, aside from the hopper size, they're all pretty much the same with a few differences. As you can see here, the interior pretty much looks, let's see here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like those, the wings are opening. There we go. Yeah, everything else is that they're all basically the same options. Yeah, so not a whole lot of difference between them, to be quite honest. Just size, engine size, and capacities. And that pretty much wraps it up in a short kind of a way, hopefully, well, as short as I could make it to show all of them. And that's the John Deere S700 series combines by custom modding, 82.19 megabytes to download and 34 slots each. So you gotta love them if you want them. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.